Hello and welcome to the Ultra Confusion News. I'm your host Charlie, and I'm joined once again by our in-studio co-host Jesse.
Long time no see.
Indeed.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. Okay, so real quick, Jesse and I were just returned from the Georgia Game Developer meetup at Thrust Interactive, where we were privy to seeing the Ouya in action. Ouya, of course, is the Android console, and it literally is like this big.
It's maybe 2 inches by 2 inches square. It's tiny.
It is tiny, but it looks like it packs a little bit of a punch there. Definitely has a relatively nice graphics. They showed off 2 games. One was a boxing game.
It was Mutant League Football, like Mutant League Sports meets Punch Out. It was like Monsters Bash or Monster Boxing.
And then the other game they played was Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
4.
4, excuse me, my bad. See, I don't know Sonic the Hedgehog at all. Anyway, so this, of course, is going to be an open platform. The development kits have already gone out to the first round of developers. If you are interested in being a developer, though, you can definitely reach out to the developing group of the Ouya, and you can probably work out some details, pay some money, and then you, too, can have a dev kit. The version that they had tonight was the development kit, so it was a very clear, see-through, looked very...
I thought it was dinky.
Okay, fine. He thought it was dinky, I thought it was prototypical.
It was very much a prototype, but I'm nervous that if this is the last step before the final product, the final product will look kind of dinky as well.
I think they're looking for user accessibility.
And it's me. It's definitely me. I'm very, very skeptical. I think it's a really cool idea and it's a really cool platform. It's definitely a cool looking product. I just feel that it's tiny. It's easy. But from what actually the developers of it said, that it's actually pretty sturdy. It didn't look sturdy, but they said they've dropped it. They've dropped the controllers, and it holds up really well.
Now, okay, real quick. There is a maximum of 4 controllers on there. They are all connected to the little cube by Bluetooth. There is no gyro and there is no rumble, simply because they wanted the accessibility and not the weight. It also allows for an easier way of programming. As a person who has programmed with the ability to do rumble, I have to say that if you screw that up, and the rumble accidentally stays on the entire time, that can ruin a game.
The controller actually runs on 2 AA batteries, and someone asked them how long it lasts, and from what they said, basically, they have no clue because it is yet to run out on them.
Mm-hmm.
The Bluetooth, they've said, has stretched around the corner and down the block, so I would say 200, 300 yards, I'm sure it says, which is fantastic.
Right. I mean, well, with Bluetooth has... The later Bluetooth models definitely has an impressive range. It's very hard to interrupt that. So it looks like this is definitely a system that if you were to hook up a humongous projector and then you had to basically play a fair distance away from the console, you would not be messing up with kind of a lag issue. One of the other things I thought was cool was that if you are at GDC, you need to reach out to these guys now. Apparently, they're going to have a huge-ass party. They've already reserved a shit ton of suites. Pardon my language, but they're going to have a huge-ass party. If you are, I can't remember, I think it's the 1337 founders. Then you get some like crazy stuff at GDC, but if you just show up to GDC and you've reached out to them, pretty sure that you're going to be let in on the party, and you're probably going to see even more games. Now, they only had a couple games on display, and like I said, they only played the 2, the boxing game and then Sonic the Hedgehog, but they ran smoothly. It didn't look, it didn't look, what's the word?
It wasn't blocky, there was no lag time, it looked crisp.
It looked polished. So very interested to see what the future holds for this. Of course, this is going to be, it's really going to be word of mouth. I mean, you're not going to find these consoles in like a GameStop or a Best Buy. Though I would be very interested to see if Amazon, if the Ouya were to take off, if Amazon were to try to work out a deal to maybe house some of the inventory so that they can get in on the action.
From what they said is that the system is all their games is going to be within their own like warehouse. So you have to have the console, you've got to have their system, and you got to buy the games from them. So it's going to be interesting to see how well it actually takes off, because if no one really knows about it and it doesn't really pick off, it's going to be a little bit tougher to find.
I think it's going to be more of a word of mouth thing. I think because of the accessibility that they are presenting to the public, I think that a lot of, I don't want to use this phrase, but I'm going to have to use it, hardcore gamers or purist gamers are probably going to be heavy into this, because you're probably going to have buddies who are trying to develop a game that could skyrocket on there. I don't know. I would be very interested to see what the payment model is, how much it costs to put a game on there versus basically the development fees of putting a game on there, because you know that any system that you put stuff on there, you have to pay money. The only exception to the rule, I think, it might be. I think there's a little. Well, I know that Xbox you have to do a license fee. PlayStation you do as well. iOS, I believe you might have to pay something. I can't remember. Anyways, I'd be very interested to see how much you have to pay to develop for the system, and then how much the going if you get to set your prices on the games, or if there's a certain model as to what you could price your game as, and then of course, what is the return on profits? How much is the Ouya team going to bank versus how much is the developer actually going to get? This is a digital distribution only system, so you're not going to see any discs or memory cards or anything like that. It's all going to be housed in that box. I would assume that it is cloud saving, so that if you do somehow run out of space, there is a list like Steam where you can, remove a game and then add another game back that you have previously bought and don't have to pay the penalty. I know there's certain consoles out there who don't see it that way, but hopefully Ouya does. But yeah, so what's going to happen right now is I'm going to show you some video of the Ouya in action. The first one, of course, is going to be the boxing game. You're probably going to see my shaky camera work showing you the size of the box, the controller in one of the tester's hands, and then you might actually get to hear some dialogue. I don't know how the sound is in this, so there may not be any dialogue happening. But, so I'm going to cut right here.
The battery, I don't know, it's AA. I have no idea. Let me get out of here.
Are we allowed to take pictures?
Yeah. Go for it. Yes, as long as the description is super epic cool. Way it works. I'm developing for it. Like, yeah, then no problem.
Is this game developed by you guys?
No. It's just one of the games that got loaded that we just went to roll down and test. Yeah, it's actually still in development, but.
Is this using native APIs?
Feed it to my
Power
Does anybody use native?
Micro USB. Ethernet port. Okay, it's there.
Where are you working out?
USB and HDMI.
Okay. I'll make that trade. I think I get over
And then you're doing it.
Yeah, I don't know. Let me find out. I don't even know what it is, how hard it would be, what it costs. Like, you never know. It makes me all the time based on what you guys want.
Yeah. We have a lot of ideas.
So you're right here, right here.
Yeah.
Huh?
I got off of work like 2 hours ago. I've been talking to Dress about Ouya ever since I first found the Kickstarter.
Thank you. That's awesome.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of things that no one knew about it. We were just talking about it.
Yeah, Kickstarter is, I think everybody knows it. 9 out of 10 people watch have no idea. And then I have to go like, do you know what crowdfunding is? No. I'm like, do you really want me to go through all of this? Let's just say it's really
So I hear that it can't be dropped.
Yeah, I dropped it earlier.
What?
The best was I was filming that unboxing video, and I had like a really small shelf, and I put somehow I put the controller down, and I reached back and I knocked the controller down. I was like, crap, because we were trying to get it all in one take, but somehow the camera shifted and didn't seem to lean down and pick it up, and then the batteries fell out. I was like, oh.
No.
You want to sit by the AC again, huh?
When the consumer model comes out,
Yeah.
it's not going to look like the test flight now.
It's going to look like this. It's going to have a different
Different color.
different color. Yeah, it's what you guys saw in the video. Yeah.
It's kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. It gives you your QR code. Yeah. So it's all running. They don't actually have to get the mail. A lot of my people want to take something like this and get the mail off. That's a problem. Yeah. So this is cool. They get it in the mail. Nice. QR code.
I would be happy with that.
And they just stick it up there. And it gives you something
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're doing drops.
well, I did the try before. They have been doing a lot of bad
Like 2 days ago.
dash split stuff.
And no one knows that.
Put badges in and stuff like that.
That's it for the original plan.
It took me forever to find something
Yeah,
decent.
I mean, I'm so excited how you don't bring back like local, yeah, like local.
Knew what was going on. Whatever the shit. Pretty damn close the first one.
That's what
It took me a month. Yeah. I finally found a dude who actually used to work for Cartoon years ago. His name's Andrew Wilson. He worked like out in LA. He's sort of like an animator and he does a lot of cool stuff. He does like wow. That shows me behind on drop a little bit because I had to reach all the equipment display.
I got to put it back up there. Just arrange it.
I know.
Like, you can't draw a draw. I'm pretty sure there's a tutorial on it. I'm pretty sure Dave Price will see the tutorial.
But it came out pretty good. Have you seen it? No, they want to do some UI stuff. They're not really happy with it because it was just a straight up port.
Just no fun
Pretty good.
Oh, yeah. I played it on Mario. It was funny because when they were developing this, they were like, dude,
How much
do you remember how to do this puzzle? And I'm like, no. Right, because we can't figure it out. It's like, because they have no, to be done.
Yeah, they wanted, it's kind of like a reactive sort of thing. So like, you're supposed to be able to slide your finger off the space and not have it, you know what I mean? And it keeps it, they're supposed to bring that adding little jobs. I think we want to put dialogue or something. Are you sure you want that random mark? Not sure. I think I really saw it on those small factory devices there. I'm going to go first on Team Mario and say, you know what?
I went down a lot last time. No, install. That was like,
I just have to be in I actually live downtown, so that I'm coast.
oh really?
Yeah, now we're on the motors.
It's like a big bar graphic. All long enough that they got to right at the Christmas.
I stayed up here just working out. I think I was sales support app. So it's like guys can get clients and stuff like that.
has a web browser.
Something out the rest this week. Saw this thing pop up. And I was like,
You remember my old incarnation?
oh yeah.
I'm like,
I'm really impressed with this. It won't be hard to find a spot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I could play.
I thought it was going to be like at least back.
Yeah, they had their GameCube player. They never made us.
Oh, cool.
I mean, my game doesn't see that. I mean, it's basically like, I took this, it's my game, and I redid all the art, I did like a bunch more packages.
I heard earlier this is
Sorry, I was
It doesn't have an SD. No, it's a USB port. Yeah.
just one.
Yeah, and that's where we created it. My USB, so you can have your storage and your computer. You don't have to
You get the emulator
do
or
a splitter or anything like that.
Do I have one?
got any other game to do that?
Yep.
Yeah, they have
trying.
Yeah, back out. Hit the center button. Yeah.
Meet this man's ass when he's big. You don't know the power of the fist.
How is the user interface work? Like when the consumers buy their product, they turn it on, they want to play some games. Like, does it look like?
Go to back out. Go to
This way.
no, hit A menu. And go down to depths. And go to the notes. And go to software. And then hit the game that's on your t-shirt.
Y'all just got me started So Sega made a game for this already?
No, this just works. Out of the box. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of games have been optimized for the highest, playing platform.
Dude. I love some.
I wouldn't know it.
I'm going to get a picture of you.
This is just to start out down.
Yeah, it was just, yeah.
Alright, let's see if my Sonic 1 skills will take to the test. Alright, we got Tails, 18. We got Sonic rolling around. Get out of here. I haven't played this with guys already.
This part right here took my like 3 to go my office to figure out how to do this.
Well, Tails got my bet, as always.
It was really pathetic. But I found out who the real gamers were. And now they have to do every demo. They're like, Jesus Christ! It's like it wasn't like they won anything. It's like a penalty. All right, you can keep the T-shirt.
So was this like an APK file you just uploaded and ran?
Yeah.
Did the software development kit already out?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I thought so.
Come on, Tails. Come on, Tails. Get your paycheck. Oh, they didn't tell me about that. I always hated this level. Team, how are you? Get that and grab the board.
No.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm pro. I'm pro. I'm pro. I'm pro. I'm pro. I'm pro. I'm pro.
Is it like a DLC?
You just took it.
Arcade, downloadable. Yeah, I did. Oh, you're saying right, you're right. It's a demo for 30, but it's less than $1.
Walk on water.
Team Power Go. Come on. Hey. Team Power Go.
I like how they type by it.
I know. Come on,
Come on, Tails.
Come on,
Gotta work it out.
the best. Oh, no. Come on, Tails. Get your paycheck. Coming up. Ah! Lost on my wings. Oh, man. I could have got a better bonus. It's not my fault. Anybody else? Before I hog it up? Because I will hog the game.
So hopefully the little snippets I've given you give you an idea of what the Ouya is all about. It's always fun to go to a game developer meetup. There are so many very unique and different people there. There's artists, there's programmers, there's testers, there's students who are looking to get into the industry. There's producers that sometimes wander in there. I saw one of the head guys of Tripwire walking around, though he's always keeping his eye on the latest and greatest technology. Jesse and I have actually seen him at the Battle and Brew when he gave his presentation, and then I've seen him again for the post-mortem of Red Orchestra 2. So come out to these things. I think it's like there's like 2 Tuesdays in every single month. One's for IGDA Atlanta, the other one's for Georgia Game Developers Association, unless they're starting to combine their meetings, then maybe it's just one. But it is a great opportunity, so you should be there and get to check out all of the awesome stuff. And of course, just hang out, and if it is a thrust, you may get in a couple of games of ping pong. So real quick, before we close this up, I do want to say one thing, and that is that this is a reminder or an exciting little tidbit. We, Jesse and I, at the bare minimum, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I can talk the Ultra Confusion fan Devin into joining us on the MomoCon panel that we are going to host, and that of course is the destruction of the game industry as we know it. I would love to give you the details of it, but you have to wait until MomoCon gives the full official event release. But hopefully we see you there. Maybe we'll have some swag. I'm going to try to get some swag.
Did you really just use the word swag?
Absolutely. It's a requirement for a game convention. You have to have swag, or you have to say swag, swag, swag,
We're going to bring
swag.
Ultra Confusion gear, or clothes, or shirts, or buttons, or pins, or whatever. We do not have swag. We are not a 12-year-old child.
We're going to have swag. Anyways, so March the 9th currently is when the event's going to, our panel's going to happen. It's going to be at 10 a.m. in the main ballroom. I think it's like section 2 or something. So come check us out. At the bare minimum, I believe we're going to have a fan table at MomoCon as well. So come say hello to us, or come see all the amazing costumes or whatever. Anyways, we're going to wrap this up real quick because I don't want to have the videos go too long. But I want to thank Jesse for taking time out of his busy schedule to be here for this video, and for also going downtown with me to Thrust Interactive to check out the Ouya. So thank you, Jesse.
You're welcome.
And hopefully we're going to do some more videos in the near future, and of course you'll be seeing some comics. I know that I still don't have a schedule of when the comics are going to be appearing. I apologize, but at least they're coming at some point. But anyways, for myself, Charlie, and Jesse, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you soon.